Hello, everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on YouTube. Brooks Hill along with Cole Parenti upstairs in the Jeff Kai's Auto Sales press box tonight. Cole, for the first time in franchise history, the Black Bears are going to take on the Indiana Sentinels, a brand new team in the FPHL, who have been off to a rough start is probably a little bit of an understatement. But building momentum, they've changed head coaches. Former Black Bear Everett Thompson now takes the reins, and things already looked better after his first weekend.
Yeah, I think it's been an uphill battle for them since coming into the league. You know, it's those first few games against Topeka and then Athens. Not really the way you want to start off a franchise, but like you said, they've looked a lot better since coming out of that. Everett Thompson took over last weekend. They looked a lot better against Topeka. They earned their first point. They haven't gotten their first win, and they have a tall task in front of them facing the two-time defending champion Commissioner Cup, Binghamton Black Bears.
Oh, the Black Bears lost their first game of the season last time out. It was against the Port Huron Prowlers. Fell by a final score of 4-1. Prowlers were able to score 2 empty net goals in the third period, so only 2-1 before the empty net tallies. Yes, they do count, but the game was a lot tighter than the scoreboard reflected. The Black Bears are trying to make sure they keep their not losing consecutive games streak intact. It's been over 365 days since the Black Bears lost 2 consecutive games, and they look to put that record on the line here tonight. Some players that we're going to look out for tonight. We're going to start with number 51, Dennis Zajac for the Indiana Sentinels. He came over in an early season trade with the Danbury Hat Tricks, Cole, and he's been a point-per-game player since then.
Yeah, since Zajac has gotten to Indiana, he's been a difference maker that they've needed. You take a look at him on your screen warming up. They needed some guy to distribute the puck, and they found it with Zajac so far. Let's see if they're able to keep it up.
And then on the other side of things, the Black Bears are looking at the FPHL league leader in goals. It's Austin Thompson, number 25. Tomer has been moving up and down between the first and second line. He's played winger, he's played center, he's been on the power play, 5-on-3, and the PK. A real Swiss Army knife so far this season, and it's good to see a guy like him get rewarded with getting the puck in the back of the net.
Yeah, and Tomer's been off to a sensational start. He actually, Brooks, last weekend took over the all-time lead for Binghamton Black Bears game played. He's now played the most games in Black Bears history. He's got 200 points. He hit his 200 points last week, and Tomer's off to a rip-roaring start, which this team has needed with their captain sidelined.
All right, so those were our players to watch. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back with more right here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. So don't go anywhere. Got a lot coming up right after this. A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears. Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Parenti, Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Black Bears and Sentinels getting ready to take the ice right now as the house lights go dark. They stay lit up here in the press box. That way we can see all of our notes and ad reads as you get to see the excellent opening video that Josh Williams and the video team have put together with footage taken from that last year's championship season and also a couple early shots from this year as well. Time to talk about tonight's UHS Sports Medicine Injuries and Scratches update. Cole, a few changes for the Black Bears as we see Gavin Yates draw back into the lineup tonight, and then we're going to see Wyatt Freelander back in between the pipes as well.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen Freelander in quite a while, so good to get him back in some action here. It's going to be tough now. The first time the Black Bears really going to be without Tim Kim. He scored last time out up in Port Huron. He'll be out of the lineup tonight. But Gavin Yates draws back in, and importantly, too, on the back end, Cam Cervoni, who missed the last few weeks, draws back in here, too, dealing with that upper body injury.
Zach Sirota did practice this week with the Black Bears. He was wearing a non-contact jersey the last 2 days during team skating. So that's our update with Zach and the rest of the squad tonight for the Black Bears. It's brought to you by our good friends over at UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. Cole, before we meet the starters for tonight's game, obviously a big addition back into the lineup tonight as Gavin Yates does return. Was away last week due to personal reasons. He's going to center the second line with Austin Thompson and Nick Swain.
Yeah, and anytime you add Gavin Yates back into the lineup, it's a huge addition. It was tough not having him out in Port Huron, but able to draw back in here at home, I'm sure he'll be looking with an electric start, looking to play hard.
All right, it's time to meet tonight's starters, brought to you by our good friends over at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. Time to throw it down to ice level. Voice of Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, Mr. Frank Perney takes it away.
Number 49, Ivan Bondarenko. At forward, number 93, Matt Jansen. On defense, number 11, Austin Durazio. On defense, number 52, Dan Stone. Starting in goal, number 1, Wyatt Freelander. And now the rest of your Binghamton Black Bears. Black Bears head coach is Frank Sherwood.
Thank you, Frank. We're here from him in just a few more moments. Cole, starting lineup changes for the first time in a while. It's going to be the line with Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Jansen. Up front is forwards, and then on the blue line, Dan Stone has a new partner tonight. It is Austin Durazio, who gets the bump up in the lineup. He's going to be paired with one of the best in the FPHL.
Yeah, and when you're playing with a guy like Dan Stone, you're going to have an easy time transitioning, such an easy defenseman to play with, and it's going to be a nice night for Durazio to get that bump up, get that confidence, and hopefully start building towards more and more big things for him in his young, early FPHL career.
We'll see if number 11 can step up to the task alongside Dan Stone. And Coach Sherwood's been very big on Austin Durazio's game so far since he came in. Wasn't with the team in training camp, but has seamlessly fit in. He's been on that third pair a lot to start his Black Bears tenure, but he's already got 2 assists. And we're seeing if he can contribute just as much in top pair minutes. Let's throw it back down to Frank for the presentation of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Great job by Sentinels Schools.
That was the Schenevus Schools rendition of the national anthem. I don't think I could say that school was named 5 times in a row very fast. I still struggle with some of the upstate New York cities. But I'm getting better each and every year that we're still here.
Not as easy to say as, say, a Winston-Salem or a Raleigh.
No, not at all. Time for the ceremonial puck drop, brought to you by our friends at DeMunn Funeral Home and Cremation Service. Dan Stone is going to take the ceremonial puck drop from our friends with Amphenol.
General Manager Jared Sabrina.
Jared Sabrina, the general manager at Amphenol, with multiple locations around Broome County in this area.
Good to see Dan Stone getting those face-off percentages up. He lost quite a few up in Port Huron.
Say thank you to all of our employees here tonight who make all these special military parts that keep our country safe. Also, a special thanks to the first responders, our police officers, our firemen. Thank you for what you do and helping us stay free and be safe. And thank you all for making this place a great place to live. Enjoy your game. Go Black Bears.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Time to meet tonight's goaltenders, brought to you by our good friends over at D Squared Home Improvements. Let's start with the man on the left, familiar face to Inside Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. It's Rahul Sharma. He doesn't have a record this year. He's still 0-0-0. He's made a relief appearance, and unfortunately for him, it did not go very well, and that is not who we were told is going to be starting tonight. I was told that Sharma was going to be the starting netminder, but we're getting to that in a little bit. Rahul Sharma is number 30. He's on the backup bench. Wyatt Freelander starting in net for the Black Bears. That's brought to you by our good friends at D Squared Home Improvement. Build all the phases into a reality with D Squared. Early collision on the net with the unnamed netminder. Unfortunately, folks, I'm very sorry. We had a better segment planned, but we don't have a number 34 on the official roster that was handed to us by the off-ice officials. Wyatt Freelander, he's 1-0-0 on the season. A goals against average of 3 even. He won his only start in Watertown in a save percentage at .893. That is John Werber in net, I've been told, for the Sentinels. So that is John Werber wearing the number 34 jersey. For our viewing friends at home, Sentinels without nameplates tonight, so we have the numbers written to a sheet of paper, and we will do our best to identify the players on the ice for Indiana. They have control of the puck right now. They were actually trying to rag it, pull it out of the zone so they could get a line change. Allows Bondarenko to come away with the steal, and here go 1-on-2. Bondarenko tries to start a low cycle. The pass will be intercepted, but thrown to a vacated spot to the opposite side. Black Bears try to regain control through center ice. Ramaker's pressured on the way through. It's Ryan Glazer wearing the number 9 jersey. And that pass going to be stolen in the neutral zone, sent wide to the far side. Palazzo on the giveaway allows Austin Thompson the opportunity to fire the game's first shot, and it'll be caught by Werber, where her hang on a minute 16 into the FW Webb Company first period. Located at 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton. Go give them a visit or online anytime at fwweb.com.
Good to see Nick Swain back in the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. Made his return to the lineup out in Port Huron. Now gets himself back here at home. Well, back to what I was saying about Dan Stonebrooks. I was watching him take the ceremonial face-offs in Port Huron. They kept making, you have to take the loss if you're the road team. Poor guy doesn't take face-offs. His percentage was down.
Well, the Black Bears are on the Meyer Security power play now. Colazzo given Ashton Colonzo given a 2-minute minor for hooking. Black Bears power play steps out onto the ice early in this one at a minute 16 into the contest. And the Sentinels will clear the puck and force the Black Bears to retreat into their own end. With the return of Gavin Yates, the Black Bears have 5 forwards on this power play unit. Bondarenko quarterbacks up top, and Stubbs will throw it into the slot for Yates, who will pull it back out towards the wall, cuts into the middle, gets it on his forehand. Yates fires, and a Werber able to make a blocker save. Indiana, with the opportunity to clear, will slap it all the way down to Freelander. They go for a line change. They get 3 of the 4 off the ice. Bondarenko trying to quickly up the puck. And the second unit starts to make their way out onto the ice. Thompson heads towards the bench, and this one's going to go off the end wall all the way down to Freelander. Here comes unit number 2 with 45 seconds to work with.
Yeah, Black Bear power play looking to get off to a good start here. They're 20% on the season against a penalty kill that's only 72%, so looking to up those numbers here. But they only have 36 seconds to do so.
Black Bears cross the line offside, so a neutral zone face-off coming up. Sentinels are led by head coach Everett Thompson. Once upon a time was a Binghamton Black Bear in Coach Sherwood's first season when he was the interim head coach. Spent some time in Baton Rouge last year. Took that team to the play-in game against the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Now DeRazio turns on the afterburners, getting around his own cage. Hurston it away for Demaray, looking for his first goal. Swain will whack at it. It's available right on top of the crease and forged wide by Swain. Turnaround bid from Demaray. A blocker save made by Wormer. Puck still alive, under 10 to go on the power play for the Black Bears. This one will ride the kick plate out into the Black Bears' end of the ice. So Binghamton's power play does go to 0 for 1 on the night. They do get 5 shots on goal, but Werber stops them all. DeRazio tries to center up a backhand pass looking for Swain. Doesn't get there. Sentinels looking to clear the zone once again. Binghamton in the process of getting their 5-on-5 units back together. Shankar over to Emery in a beautiful spot, but he partially fanned on it. And it'll be knocked out towards the red line. And then that's J.D. Anderson, 88 in white navy. Gets it deep enough, but not able to generate any offense. Dan Weber, for his first control of the puck tonight, quickly finds Gavin Yates, and they're going to let Yates carry it into the zone. One thing that the Black Bears missed last week, and Coach Sherwood and Quinville talked about it with me on the bus on the way home, was just the amount of times that you can count on Gavin just to carry the puck in across the blue line, zone entries, a big point last week in his absence.
Yeah, he's one of the best, if not the best, in the league at getting that puck from the neutral zone to the blue line and getting it over. So without that, it's tough.
Look out, this one's going to be stolen away. Here come the Sentinels. Esposito on the backhand, centering up, looking for Freelander. His first save is a dandy. Pushes off the left post and swallows up the puck. Excellent opportunity for the Sentinels to grab a 1-0 lead. But Freelander, who hasn't seen a shot yet, was ready for that one.
Here's a look on the replay here as the Sentinels get out and away. A nice little chip pass that time, but Freelander able to close up. That was Ethan Esposito with a nice takeaway and pass.
Binghamton will win the draw again. Improving in the face-off circle as the season has gone along. Coach Quinville spending a lot of time with multiple guys after practice sessions working on face-offs and winning them different ways as well each and every day. Ramaker's shot's going to get blocked initially. His second opportunity goes wide. Excellent centering pass by Jansen to Stubbs, and Stubbs rings the iron, but a penalty is called once again. We have another indication for hooking And the Binghamton power play brought to you by Meyer Security, coming right back out onto the ice, Cole.
Yeah, and they're going to have a chance now to really get some time after taking that last opportunity to get warmed up. J.D. Anderson, the guilty party. The Black Bears looking to get this power play off and rolling. Excuse me, that's Jonas Lease.
Jonas Lease played one game with the Binghamton Black Bears. Spent some time last year with the hockey club Venom.
I remember.
Also spent some time with the Port Huron Prowlers.
And Blue Ridge at some point.
That is correct. He's one of the new players that Everett Thompson has brought in here in the last couple of days.
Former Morrisville Mustang, if I'm not wrong.
Correct, teammates with a lot of guys who've worn the Black Bears jersey. Thompson trying to win a board battle down low, finds Jansen. He's going to try to draw the eyes of a lot of the Sentinels defense. Bondarenko with a little head fake trying to create some separation. Stubbs passes, return to Cinder. Back over to the half wall, he's still carrying it. In and out of the circle, finds Bondarenko in the high slot, throws it towards the net, a little deceptive snake eye shot, just goes wide. Stubbs back over to the far side. Binghamton gets set back up on the man advantage. Bondarenko walking the line, the lefty quarterbacking with 4 other forwards on the ice. We talked with Austin Thompson about it this week at Tully's. So this is what they practice all through training camp, is this first unit having 5 forwards. Thompson's pass stolen away, and then Yates tried to corral it back in with his lasso. Unfortunately, sent all the way down to Freelander. He's going to up the puck, but it's going to be a giveaway. Couldn't stretch the ice. Colazzo comes away with the partial steal. Taken right back by Yates, 2-on-2 entry for Binghamton. A little bit of a hodgepodge between the 2 units right now. Still 5 forwards out there. Just half of them on the first unit, half on the second. Swain over to Jansen. Bondarenko's cleaned out in front. This one's going to be blocked right in front of Herber's net. And away come the Sentinels shorthanded. Portorello trying to throw it across. Broken up by Jansen. Binghamton coming right back across the line. 5 seconds left to go in the penalty. Time has expired. Lease is right out of the box. And the Black Bears go to 0 for 2 on the man advantage. 7 minutes gone here in period number 1.
Yeah, another power play comes and goes for the Black Bears, unable to really get anything that time. Looked a little better in the first one. Going to need to build off that and figure out what's working in the drawing board.
Sentinels try to clear. Stone will glove it down. Can't get it out past his bench. Away come the Sentinels, transitioning back the other way. Zajac rifles a shot that goes high off the glass, but does stay in play. Third line out there for the Black Bears right now. Matthew Gilbert making his home debut in that 18 jersey dressed in black. They're sending it ahead for Emerson Emery. Stone pinches in from the top right side of your screen. Gets into a 2-on-3 battle. You see the tight angle there as the Sentinels had the man advantage on that 50-50 puck. Away comes Zajac, 1-on-2. Matched up with Gilbert, a forward skating back on defense. Zajac can't corral it, and a centering pass to nobody will be knocked away by Demaray. Here comes Emery. He's the last man on for his forward line. Or send a shot above the net. Back out through the neutral zone, stolen by Swain. Emery's got a touch up. He does. Swain's got a step. Long reach, and that one fought off by Werber. Ricochets off the back side of the netting. And Kaminsky cannot get it out. Swain back up top. Knocked away. And here come the Sentinels again. They're looking for their second shot of the night. Turnaround bid broken up by Anderson. They were looking in tight down low for Perrent from Quebec. That's Bruno Perret, wearing the number 13 jersey.
No relation. Long lost cousin.
Yates now comes back the other way. He skated across the line, centering up. Ramaker steps into one, going down to one knee. Fought off again by Werber. He's seen 9 shots so far, and right on cue, make it 10. Black Bears are definitely controlling the pace of play early in this one, but don't have a goal up on the big board to show for it quite yet, Cole.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to Chris Werber doing a great job controlling that crease, being able to fight off any of those Binghamton chances. They've gotten their rushes like this, but they haven't really got any sustained zone time.
Jonas Lease with a second shot of the game for Indiana. A backhander save made by Freelander. Now Yates tries to go off the wall for Jansen. Jansen's got some speed too. He gets tied up. Nobody there to support the Black Bear down low, but it's going to be stolen away. Weaver pinches in. We'll send it down the wall to Bondarenko. Bondarenko makes a man miss in tight. Jansen just misses on the glove side. Now Bondarenko. Back over to Jansen. They're playing catch in a phone booth right now. Sub sends it up top for Weber. Back across looking for Bondarenko, calling for it on the far side. Sentinels able to clear, and a late offside call against the Black Bears forces them to lose control. And the Sentinels able to get a line change as they get this puck deep. Weaver gains the red line, and we'll just send it, hoping for a dead spot. It trickles in towards the crease, and the Indiana defense had to be ready for it. Zajac going across, batted out of midair, baseball style by Esposito. Took one too many hops near the goal mouth, so Wyatt Friedlander is just going to settle things down. And that'll send us to our first timeout of the night. We're scoreless here in Binghamton. Black Bears and Sentinels looking to open this one up when we come back.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back inside Division's Veterans Memorial Arena here in Binghamton, New York. The Indiana Sentinels, Binghamton Black Bears meeting for the first time in each team's franchise history. And so far, it's been all Black Bears with the shots on goal, but where it matters, we're even at the score sheet.
Offensive zone draw coming up for the Sentinels. Zajac lining up against Demaray, and rare occasion, they're going to ask both players to leave the face-off circle. In comes Bodan Zinchenko and Emerson Emery.
We've seen a lot of Bodan Zinchenko over the last 2 years between his time in Danbury and Danville. Very familiar with his game.
Binghamton able to shoot this one in deep. They're trying to get on the forecheck and steal the puck away. DeRazio knocks it down at the red line, waits for everybody to touch up before he enters the zone. Boy, DeRazio flying around the ice early in this one. Centered up for Demaray, looking for his first, and Werber able to make the save. Well, we went so long without the first time out, we decided we wanted to throw another one in there really quickly. 9 minutes left to go here. FW Web Company first period, taking a timeout. We're back after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that audio technical difficulty. Hand up, my fault. Had two audio sources going at the same time, and that is a no-no. So, I apologize. Cole, one thing the Black Bears not going to be sorry about is losing a game last week the way that they did. Up until the empty net goals in the third period, it was a one-goal game. And when you have a game that's filled with penalties like they did Saturday night against Port Huron, really not able to generate sustained offensive pressure.
Yeah, and that's a good Port Huron team. It is tough to go in there and win 2 games all the way on the road. Not an easy trip to make. And, you know, you take 3 points out of there, you feel good. And it was a good road trip, especially without guys like Gavin Yates or Cam Cervoni. The Black Bears can't really hang their heads on that. You're not going to win them all.
A decent shot from Indiana ricochets off the inboards. They center up looking to catch the Black Bears sleeping, and Swain able to pick the pocket of one of the Sentinel forwards. He's stripped of the puck as he tries to make his way into the zone, and Yates was already flying into the offensive side, so he has to backtrack all the way. Yates cuts in, makes one man miss, second man able to get enough of it to force a low angle shot from Gavin. Swain tries to center off the backside of the net and knocked away finally by the Sentinels. That was Malik Plouffe. Plouffe came over from Columbus last week, part of the River Dragons organization. He's wearing the number 92 jersey, switching from 37 that he was wearing down in Columbus. And Friedlander able to make another save. Now he's got 4 on the night.
Yeah, that was that's one that's going to be considered one of the easier ones for Mr. Friedlander there. Just gets one straight on, no one in his way, able just to get that right in the breadbasket.
Sentinels win the draw again, and this one is sent around the wall. That is Max Merrick Tortorella wearing the number 5 jersey. Maximus Merrick Tortorella. That is a lot of syllables for a guy with 1 number on his back.
I mean,
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what that nameplate looks like one day. It might be like an NBA jersey where it wraps around the number.
Like SGA?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that baseball player back in the day, Jared Saltalamacchia, who used to wrap around?
I don't, but sure.
Just say you do.
I don't want to lie to the viewers at home. 7:30 left to go in the FW Web Company first period. We're still searching for the game's first goal. The Black Bears have had 2 opportunities on the power play, but have been thwarted by the Sentinels, the newcomers in the league, and in the Empire Division as well. This is the first of 6 meetings this season between these 2 squads. Black Bears will host Indiana for a total of 4 games, as that one ricochets above the net of Werber. And then the Black Bears are scheduled to go out to Indiana later this year in 2026 at the tail end of the season in March.
So later next year.
Technically.
Yeah.
Next flip of the calendar.
Next flip of the calendar.
Want to give a big birthday shout out to our friend Joey. If you're here at the arena, you're very familiar with Joey's work, even though you don't know who he is. He's the star of the CPR safety net commercial. He turns 30 today, so happy birthday, Joey. Thank you for being the official model of the CPR safety net and reminding everybody to stay safe. Shankar down low with it, trying to find Emery or Demaray, who are camped out in front of Werber. Gets passed around the horn by the Black Bears, and Stone slaps a shot that gets thwarted wide by a defender out in front. One thing I'm noticing early in this one, Cole, very quickly, Indiana just throw the puck out of the zone. And they essentially, like punting, live to fight another day.
Can't get hurt if the puck's not in your zone. Well, I mean, unless you make a real egregious error, but not a bad strategy, but they're going to need to get some pucks on net if they want to try to take some points here.
Demaray tips a shot from DeRazio just wide of Werber. And then Emery chases a slow rolling puck down low. Defender loses their stick. Going to be knocked away. And Zinchenko will flip this one out towards the Black Bears bench. It stays in play. Indiana goes for the line change. Stretch pass. Look out, Shankar. Far side, thrown into the corner on the broadcast side of the screen. Thompson trying to settle down a loose puck. It's spun around to the other side as Thompson sends it over for Stone. Stone tries to deposit in the open corner. Works out better. He finds Yates. Trailman Swain looking to return the favor back to Gavin. He has it now on his stick. 5:30 left to go here in the opening frame. Still searching for the game's first goal. Indiana will get this one out, and here come the Sentinels. Glazer, far side, fires off the outside of the cage. Second opportunity, tried to bank it off the skate of Wyatt. And now Gavin transitioning quickly back. Makes the first man miss. Thompson, snake eye shot. Throws it right into the catcher's mitt of Werber, where her hang on with 5:12 left to go.
A lot of 2-on-1s here so far for the Sentinels, able to really get some rushes off some Black Bear miscues, off some blocked passes, but not able to set up in Friedlander's zone. Already 4 shots on goal for the Sentinels. Black Bears up to 11, so gonna need to get some more pressure for the away team to try to get on the board here. This puck's dropped, one back.
I don't know anything about that.
Now sent down low, it's Bondarenko, gives it back up top to Ramekers. Back to Bondarenko, just chip it in down low to Jansen.
Jansen spun around. They're gonna call a cross check on that play. Luik Plouffe, guilty. They're sit down for 2 minutes. We're taking timeout, come back. Black Bears are on the power play right after this.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Black Bears are back on the power play. It's their third one of the night. Luik Plouffe, 2 minutes for cross-checking at 15:02 of the period. Black Bears retreating into their own end. They've generated some good, some good chances. Plouffe in the box for cross-checking. Binghamton looking for the first goal of the night. They've scored in 7 of 8 games on the man advantage. Stubbs is one-timer. Kicked away by Herber. Thrown into the mixer by Bondarenko. Stubbs will fire, and another kick save made by Herber.
Yeah, and getting some opportunities here on the power play. You got to break through and take a lead into the tunnel. Hopefully the Black Bears can find a way here to right the wrong so far in the early going.
Nates will just camp out behind his own net. Try to create some separation so he can get his speed up. Carries across all 3 lines and trying to drag it around one defender here. Give it up for Bondarenko. Through traffic, that one's going to be tipped in. Guess who? Gavin Yates off the redirect. Black Bears score on the power play. They're up 1-0.
I think that goal is going to go to Bondarenko. I think it wasn't tipped on the way there, but finally cracking through on the power play. The Black Bears doing a good job there, just throwing pucks to the net, and good things happen when you put the puck on net, Brooks. We say it all the time. That time for Ivan Bondarenko, the Binghamton Booster Club Player of the Month, gets himself on the board here with the first goal of the game. Take a look. Just goes low to high. Bondarenko just throws one in, and I think it may have tipped off a Sentinel in front, but Bondarenko back on the board with his 4th of the season.
Oh, Bondarenko was just announced as the Booster Club Player of the Month while we were away at commercial. If they would have waited 50 seconds, they could have said 4 goals instead of 3.
Oh, no, it's for last month. It's a new month.
Oh, yeah, correct. That was a go. All right. Wow, I'm not on my A game tonight, Cole. That's twice that you've corrected me.
It's all right. I'm dressed to impress, and I'm on my A game.
Black Bears now carry a 1-0 lead. They are 33% on the power play in the first period, being 1 for 3 so far. Weaver will send it back across the ice for Ramekers. Scott will gain the red line and just chip this one in. It takes a funny hop off of one of the glass panes. And Werber is just going to catch it and get a whistle with under 3 minutes left to go here in the frame. So here's a look at the Heinz Energy replay. If Josh and the video team have it from the overhead camera, oh, right on cue, perfect. So Thompson's camped out in front of the net, and you can see right there, screen the goaltender, not able to locate it before it's in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's some vintage Austin Thompson there. I don't want to say vintage, but back when he used to hang out in front of the net to score some goals, that time taking the eyes away from the goaltender.
Black Bears up 1-0 here is Ramekers pinching in down low. He's got Thompson covering his spot. Look out, right on the doorstep. Werber with a tremendous save. Desperate calls call for desperate measures. What in the world? Werber sticking the paddle out and keeping the puck out of the net.
Not only that, but Romeo Terrain got his body in front. He was ready to take a puck off the face right there. Take a look here. Yates just gets himself 3 Sentinels to converge, gets it over to Swain, and it's stopped by the stick of Werber. He's been sensational, Brooks, in just this short first period.
So Indiana finds themselves down by a goal. They scored the first goal against Topeka last Saturday. Lost that game in overtime by a final score of 4-3. Up top, a one-timer goes wide. Freelander trying to locate it. Bouncing off the inboards and the glass. Tie up by Zajac and company down low. Sent up top. And the Sentinels trying to go to work on the forecheck down low. Broken stick for Zinchenko. And he's going to skate towards the bench. And instead of grabbing a new twig, he's just going to get a new player to take a spot. Yates back across the line for Anderson. Turnaround bid. Anderson on the backhand looking for the wraparound. Just rolls off his stick at the last second. Minute 45 left to go here in the opening frame. Shots are 16-4, favoring the Black Bears. Bondarenko with the game's only goal at this current stage. Tipped ahead by Indiana. Lease will give chase. He's the first man in. It'll hit the piece of driftwood on the ice. That's Zinchenko's broken stick. And Stubbs will carry out the other way. Binghamton's onside. And Stubbs will send his man into the wall. Pull it out of the corner by Tortorella. Bondarenko looking for his second. Stubbs almost got a piece of it, but a clean catch by Werber takes us to what could be the final stoppage with 70 seconds left to go.
Yeah, and I think the story so far in this one has been Mr. Werber made a few desperation saves and able to keep this so far a one-goal affair. Has been sensational. He's been 16 of 17 shots he's faced. He's turned them away, so his defense is going to need to help him out a little bit there, Brooks.
Face off one back by Stubbs. Turnaround shot from Jansen. He wasn't even looking where he was aiming that time, just wanting to throw that puck towards the net, looking for a tip. A one-timer from Stone. He steps in. Blockered away by Werber. Under 60 seconds left to go here in the opening frame. Bondarenko gets it over to Stubbs. Forwards get set up. All 3 forwards right now for the Black Bears below the dots. Jansen will carry up high and trade places with DeRazio through traffic, looking for Bondarenko. Not going to find him. Stone's one-timing bid knocked away. Look out. Here come the Sentinels. Backhanded attempt. Save made by Werber. 30 seconds left to go in the frame. Glazer with a golden opportunity trying to equalize. Elected to shoot, not pass on the 2-on-1.
I don't think Glazer knew he had a friend with him. Otherwise, he would have gave that puck over. But this Indiana Sentinels penalty kill has done some good work getting the puck out and getting a few chances.
Final push for either side. 10 seconds left to go in the frame. This one's going to be aerial flip down to the goal line. Binghamton's not going to have the time to go the length of the ice. And that is where the period is going to come to a close.
Did I just say penalty kill?
The Indiana penalty kill?
Yeah, did I just say they were on the penalty kill?
No,
I think I did.
Oh, okay.
I think I did. I'm keeping myself in check now, too.
All right.
I don't know why. I just thought that.
Yeah, that echo really messed with us a little bit.
Yeah. It's one of those days here in the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena.
Oh, the Black Bears up 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have a look at the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments in the period intermission break. We'll also take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and talk about the stats through 20 minutes of play. Binghamton up 1-0 over Indiana. We're back with you after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Printy here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Black Bears find themselves up 1-0. But Cole, besides the Ivan Bondarenko goal, let's talk about the stat sheet through one period of play. Black Bears are 1 for 3 on the man advantage. I think all three have looked good. They've just been rewarded with a goal on the last one.
Yeah, I think that first one looked sensational. I think it was that second one that they kind of caught. I didn't realize we were going to be on camera. I would have stood up, but
I didn't know either.
Yeah, they're throwing us for a loop here. I think that second one had a little bit of growing pains, and that third one, they were rewarded with a goal just by throwing one at the net. Bondarenko, good things happen when you throw things at the net, and Ivan Bondarenko gets rewarded there.
Yeah, they've thrown a lot to the net so far. Speaking of throwing pucks to the net, shots on goal, Binghamton with 19, Indiana with 5. Albeit the 5 Indiana shots, from at least our vantage point up here in the broadcast booth, I don't want to say they're the greatest quality, but a lot of them have been 2-on-1 or 3-on-2 in odd man situations. I believe only one of them have come off a settled situation like an offensive zone draw.
Yeah, they've been some high danger opportunities, not the greatest as you said, but there has been some danger to them. Friedlander has not been able just to sit back and relax. He's had to play and be attentive in this one, but his counterpart, let's flip over there, has been sensational tonight.
Yeah, so Wyatt Friedlander and John Werber looking good so far. Combined, they have 23 saves in this one. 1-0 Black Bears lead over the Sentinels. We'll take a timeout, come back with more here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Right back after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. That's a new graphic. I like that.
Yeah.
Second period begins in 9 minutes and 26 seconds and counting. You can see the Zambonis making their way across the ice right now. Cole, time to update everybody on the out-of-town scoreboard. What's going on across the FPHL?
Nothing.
Okay, all right. That's the update on the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll be right back after these messages. Just kidding.
Okay,
all right, Cole. Yeah, just tell everybody. We did that because we checked the scores while we were away at commercial, and unfortunately, nobody has scored a goal in the games that are currently going on. But, Cole, who is playing who tonight in the FPHL?
Well, Danbury's made the trip up to Watertown. They're scoreless. Port Huron's made the trip to Blue Ridge. They're scoreless. Columbus has made the trip to the Twin Cities. They're scoreless. And Biloxi made the trip to Baton Rouge. They've yet to square off. They get started in about 20 minutes.
All right, so that's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. You see the countdown clock, meaning we're about 8.5 minutes away from our second period. Black Bears and Sentinels in a one-goal affair. One shot can tie the game or give the Black Bears an insurance goal. So don't go anywhere, folks. The Bear brightest moments are coming up when we come back after this from period number 1. We're back with you after this quick timeout.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Just about 2 minutes left to go here in the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, while the excellent video team is queuing up the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments. Cole, Black Bears find themselves up by 1-0, but you've done a great job with the media guide this year, compelling a lot of stats that we can use throughout the broadcast and when other teams have a broadcaster that they can quickly find. Black Bears are 7-0 this season when they score a power play goal in a contest.
Yeah, they are, and if you take a look to it, when they score first, the Black Bears are 5-0 when they're able to get the first goal on the board. So able to do that here tonight, and the power play goal is something that stands out as well. 7-0. Each game they've won so far this season, all have come with a power play marker.
So in case you guys didn't know, Cole updates this after every single game, which means after this game tonight, he'll be updating it tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah.
As well, so that way we have the latest update stats here in the broadcast booth. Black Bears lead this one 1-0. They had plenty of chances in that first period, where realistically this game could be at 3-4-0 already, but Werber doing a good job of keeping this in a one-shot affair.
Yeah, and the Black Bears have met, I don't know if we can call him a hot goaltender yet, but he's definitely starting to heat up with some of the saves Werber's been able to make and keep the Black Bears in check and keep the Sentinels in striking distance. Something to note too, the Black Bears up 19-5 on shots. They've won every game that they've outshot their opponent. They've only won one game where they've been outshot, and they lost the one game to Port Huron that they were outshot as well.
Black Bears up by 1. We're start this period at 5-on-5. Binghamton was on the power play 3 times in the period. Indiana has not gone on the man advantage just quite yet this year. Unfortunately for them, they are only 11% when it comes to be their turn to be on the man advantage. And the PK came into the night at 72.5%. Right now, they are 66.6% so far in this one. But we still got 40 minutes left to go, so if anything can happen at this point, we're nowhere close to being near the finish line.
I also don't think we're done seeing any time go up on the penalty board.
So Bondarenko's 4th of the season was the only marker in period number 1. It's time for period number 2, brought to you by our good friends over at AAA Northway, located right off the Vestal Parkway. 24-hour roadside assistance is what they're known for. Happy to report that the Hill family just got back from their European vacation, courtesy of our friends at AAA. They use the travel agency that AAA offers, and if you sign up with our friends at AAA Northway, they can put you into contact and get you on a European trip or a trip anywhere you want to go in the United States as well.
They're both retired now, right?
They are.
Where'd they go in Europe?
Germany and France.
Oh, must be nice not bringing the kid.
Yeah, I think they were a little bit too excited about that.
I would be too.
Yeah, their Thursday was over 24 hours. They did not go to sleep on the plane ride back. So now that we're back in play here, second period, Yates is on the forecheck down low, trying to cycle the puck and find a forward. Unfortunately, he finds an opposite jersey in white and navy. Indiana able to transition the puck down to the offensive side for a split second, but Swain risks a shot that goes wide on the glove side. Ramekers couldn't catch up to the blue line in time. Black Bears and Sentinels collide in front of the Sentinels bench. Indiana taking over possession at their own blue line. Puck is going to be up to head. A stretch pass. Ooh, look out. Dangerous opportunity right there. Glazer able to whack the puck right back in on target. Freelander directing traffic behind his own cage now.
I'll tell you, for this first period and some change here in the second, these Indiana Sentinels have played a lot better than an 0-7 record shows. An 0-7-1 record, excuse me.
Only point in the standings for the Sentinels came in their last game. It was an overtime defeat to the hands of the Topeka Scarecrows. Cole, also worth noting, played their first 6 games at home this season. This is their first road game of the year.
Oh, we're the first ones getting to see the road unis?
Excuse me, I actually believe I said that wrong. They played 8 games. That's my fault. That's
yeah, they were in
mess
Topeka
up.
the last weekend.
Correct. That's my fault. That's icing against the Black Bears. That was the Sentinels' fault. 17:40 left to go here in the second period. Again, brought to you by our good friends at AAA Northway.
Dude, what's going on with you? Are we having like a Freaky Friday situation?
The echo really messed with me.
Usually
I feel
I'm
bad.
the one with those mistakes.
I know.
Next thing you're going to tell me is that Andrew Logar hasn't been on the ice that much.
I would never say that. Shankar risks a shot high above the crossbar. Set play off the draw for the Black Bears. Cervoni carries in his first game back after sustaining that upper body injury. A wraparound bid will be detected by Werber, and he'll just settle it for a whistle. We'll do it all again.
While you talk about Cam Cervoni, I've never seen anyone as hurt that he can't play than Cam Cervoni. He would come up to the office and just be distraught that he couldn't be on the ice. When I saw him this Tuesday and he told me he was going to get back in action, it was like a kid in a candy store. He was so excited. So Cam Cervoni loves being out there, hates any time he has to miss any games.
Left practice earlier this week in a load of pain. Wasn't able to make it through the first day back this week. But back in the lineup tonight after finishing off with a full morning skate this morning and full practice yesterday, shedding the non-contact jersey. Demarais cycling the puck down low, has it stolen on the way through by Esposito. Esposito tries to pin it up against the wall. And the Prowlers, or excuse me, the Sentinels, still thinking about that last week defeat to the Prowlers. As this one gets knocked around. Zajac sending over to Esposito far side. Little drop pass for Zinchenko. Steered away by Freelander. Not going to get credited with the save right there for just steering it into the corner. Friendly fire as Weber collides with DeRazio. And he's shaken up. He loses his stick. Checks to see that all of his teeth are still there. Black Bears able to throw one on target. That was Jansen while we were looking at DeRazio behind the play. DeRazio still out there. Sends a man down to the ice. And Zinchenko introduced to the playing surface while the Black Bears are transitioning defense into offense. Stubbs, little drop pass for DeRazio. Going to be stolen on the way through. Collazo able to come away with the takeaway for the Sentinels. As you get a great look at it at ice level from our corner camera, Jansen centering up for Bondarenko. Can't find the Russian forward. And DeRazio's pass will be deflected by the forechecker in front into the safety net, out of play. And the referee going over to DeRazio just explaining that it was friendly fire, and it was Weber colliding with DeRazio that did the damage.
I think those hurt a little extra here. You get another look. Oh, it was not. It was the stick that came up that time, I believe, of Ethan Esposito.
Excellent work by the video team to get us multiple angles from that last sequence to cycle through that one. Thompson comes away with the steal. Binghamton looking for the insurance, looking for Swain. Finds Anderson instead. Noticed a lot of one-knee one-timers tonight from the Black Bears blue liners, Cole. That one from Jesse Anderson caught by Werber.
Well, they're trying to get themselves more involved in the play here. The offense, the forwards doing a lot of the heavy lifting to start the season. When you take a look at the Black Bears, needing to get some goals from the back end here. If I look at my sheet correctly, I believe it's just Cam Cervoni, the only defenseman to score so far.
Well, this one's par for the course. Now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Scott Ramekers has 3 goals and actually leads all defensemen in scoring.
You know, that's not fair because I still consider Scotty a forward even though he plays defense now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Swain now with the puck. Her backtrack looking for Anderson. Now coming back the other way, Indiana throws one from distance, takes a funny bounce into the mixer. That's Alexander Vigor, Vigor, had the opportunity, couldn't throw the shot on. Thompson's turnaround bid blocked by Vigor, and then Thompson collides with Weber. And Zajac skates away 1-on-2. Zajac trying to start a cycle down low, beautifully read by Shankar on the way through. Self-pass off the wall to the outside. Low-angle shot dropped out of the glove by Werber. Puck stays alive, and play continues on. Zinchenko throws it into the open corner for Zajac. Zajac and Zinchenko, say that 5 times fast, trying to work a 2-man game. And the third line will pull this one out from behind the own net, looking for a stretch pass for Desmarais from Emery. Thwarted by the Sentinels defense and sent right back into Freelander. Kloof not able to get a handle on it. And here I have to backtrack. One of the newest members of the Sentinels. A lot of guys that Everett Thompson sought who were, on the availability sheet. Make his team better and more competitive. And so far, they're in a 1-goal game with the back-to-back Commissioner Cup champions. 3-on-2 if the Sentinels hurry. This one gets thwarted wide. Lisa's shot. Pinballs around, and Freelander will just put his trapper mitt on top of it, and we're going to whistle with 13:42 left to go in the AAA Northway second period. We're back with you after this quick timeout. Black Bears lead 1-0, searching for a goal here in period number 2.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
L&T Lawn Care and Mower Race just concluded while we were away at commercial. Looks like section 28 row F was the lucky winner tonight. I think that's quickly becoming a fan favorite promotion, is passing the lawnmower back and forth across the row.
I think so too. I mean, Ben prefaces it every time with the new favorite, so got to listen to the in-arena guy, right? He knows what he's talking about.
Black Bears win control off the face-off, and they try to stretch it to Bondarenko far side right off the rip. This one's going to go off the top of the glove, and Stubbs is going to come away with the possession for Binghamton. Work it over to Stone. D-to-D passing to DeRazio. Knocked down by Bondarenko. It's him back up top for Stone. Off the wall looking for Jansen, and right on cue, trickles through the stick of Jansen over to C.J. Stubbs. Picks up his 3rd goal of the season, and the Black Bears find that insurance goal that they were looking for.
Well, that was just good positioning that time by C.J. Stubbs. Got himself right place, right time. Able to get that puck off the stick of Jansen and through the arms of Werber. Let's take another look here on the Heinz Energy replay. It starts low to high, or excuse me, high to low, bounce off the backboards, and finds its way to Stubbs. So Dan Stone going to get an assist on that one just by setting that puck intentionally wide. And Stubbs makes no mistake. So Stubbs from Stone.
Black Bears lead by a pair now. And Binghamton looking for the opportunity to capitalize. Swain off sides as he took a spill at the blue line. The neutral zone draw coming up in front of the Black Bears bench. Here's a look at it from our far side angle. Stone goes off the wall. Maybe intended for Jansen. but it falls to Stubbs, and Stubbs gets the third goal of the season, second goal of the night for the Black Bears.
Yeah, not only that, Bondarenko with a secondary assist there, his second point of the night.
Dan Stone picks up the primary helper. Binghamton scores at 5-on-5 for the first time tonight. Mullins goes off the wall, looking for Anderson. That's J.D. Anderson from the Sentinels. Couldn't find him that time. This puck touched with a high stick from Yates off the Swain wrist shot. Nullified by the Sentinels touching the puck. Stolen away by DeRazio. He read that play beautifully. But the Black Bears crossed the line offside.
Just a hair offside that time. They jumped the line there. I believe it was Thompson they nabbed with the offside there with DeRazio picking up that puck.
50-50 jackpot climbing up today. Almost $1,500 from the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club, splitting that with the STHA. Good to see a great crowd on hand Friday night. First Friday also of high school football playoffs here in the Broome County and surrounding areas. Tomorrow night, Military Appreciation Night. Going to be a sold-out crowd, courtesy of our friends over at Lockheed Martin, benefiting our new friends over at Shady Strong.
And those jerseys are sweet. That's the only word I can use to describe them. They are awesome looking this year.
Well, you just used another word to describe them.
Well, yeah, okay.
Actually used a hyphenated word, awesome looking. So now Ramekers behind the net, met with pressure from Zajic as it will go around the wall for Anderson. It hops over the stick of Jesse. Look out, opportunity. Esposito has it bounce off his skate and down low. Send up top for Pastica. And Pastica just able to send this one around the wall and force the Black Bears to ice the puck. First time Binghamton's iced it tonight, Cole, with 11:11 left to go here in the frame.
Yeah, we haven't seen many icings from either side, really, but the few rare ones we got did come on the Indiana side. I think we've only had a handful of them, so both teams crisp with the passes to start, or about halfway through this one at least.
Shots on goal are 24 for Binghamton, 5 for Indiana. That attempt from Plouffe gets tipped high in the net. That was dead center of the ice, right from the blue line. Binghamton will take that opportunity after the icing whistle to set up that faceoff to change now.
Able to get the veteran line, as they like to call themselves out there, with Cervoni and Weber.
Palazzo wins it back. And Torrain not able to hold it in at the blue line. Jansen's on the backhand, cycling around. Cervoni crashed the near side post. Stubbs with the puck was holding his spot for the defender. Now that everybody gets set back up, Jansen throws it into the slot looking for Stubbs. A little bit of a blind pass, not going to make it there. Cervoni's shot gets ricocheted off the defender in front of Werber. Bondarenko sends it around to the open spot, in and out of the trapezoid for the Black Bears. Stubbs starting a side cycle in the mid slot, stolen away by Torrain and sent across for 13 in white. That is Perrin. That one knuckles on Cervoni as he tried to send it to Bondarenko far side. Late developing 2-on-1. Lease fires and a blocker save made by Wyatt Freelander. Perhaps his best save of the night. That's his first save of the period. Hopefully they put that up on the big board here soon. Shot goes wide off the side of the cage. Orber trying to direct traffic for the Sentinels. Bondarenko starting and stopping. He's been out there a while. Knocked away by Indiana, but not out. Swain keeps this play alive. Her skate back into the near side circle. Looking for the far post. Can Stone hold this puck in? Yes, he can. Back around the wall where Yates is waiting for it. One-on-one battle for the assistant captain. He gets his stick knocked in half. Aiden Burchard will hand him a new twig. But the Sentinels able to maintain control for a split second. Knocked right back in by Thompson. Binghamton doing an excellent job in the offensive zone, ragging the puck right now. Thompson on the forehand, free, punched away by Werber. Attempt to clear failed.
These Sentinels have been out there for a long time, unable to change with the long change here. Now they'll get their chance.
A hand pass. Earns a whistle and immediate timeout. Sentinels needed that one. Black Bears lead 2-0. Goal this period brought to you by our friend CJ Stubbs. We're back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broome OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Over the halfway point of period number 2. Black Bears lead 2-0. Here, they did not credit Indiana with a shot on goal the last time they were on that offensive possession. I thought that was kind of odd. Wyatt Freelander, I thought, made a save. At least that's the way that I saw it. But, Cole, what do we say about our opinions?
They don't matter. We need to get off our soapboxes.
I don't know about the second part, but the first part definitely was true. Shots on goal officially are 27-5, favoring the Black Bears. Binghamton leads this game 2-0. Goals by Ivan Bondarenko on the power play back in the first, and at 6:44 of this period by CJ Stubbs. Zinchenko sends it up the wall, and Terrain will just knuckle one into the far side corner, rides the wall all the way back up top for Plouffe. Anderson couldn't settle it. Re-entered by Esposito. Esposito, nice move to get around Ramekers. Right on the doorstep. Freelander makes the save not once, twice, maybe 3 times. Couple of opportunities as they whack at it. Sent back up top for Plouffe. A wrist shot. Going to be blocked by Thompson. That one stung him on the hand. Now Plouffe starting and stopping. Gets out wide. Gets around Anderson. Couldn't get around Yates. Chopped up into the air. Zache trying to maintain control. Held in by Plouffe. Best offensive possession of the night so far for the Sentinels. Swain throws it to the open side of the ice. Nobody at the far blue line. Indiana must touch up quickly. Big collision. Yates and Plouffe colliding shoulder to shoulder. Stolen away by Emery. Here comes Shankar along with Yates at the far side. Shankar's wrist shot will be swallowed up by Werber. The shots are now 28-7, favoring the Black Bears.
Yeah, able to get a good look there that time for Jacob Shankar, looking for his second goal of the season. Just gets a nice in the slot sort of area, able to take that puck and drag it with him. Taking a few of the defenders with him, able to have a few guys draw the attention, looking for a rebound, I think, that time. I'm a little distracted by this this commercial up here on the big board, Brooks.
The energy meter brought to you by our local electricians union at 325. Very funny. I think Austin Thompson at the beginning telling everybody, let's go, is the best part. This is icing against the Sentinels, so we're bringing it back into the offensive side for the Black Bears.
The Austin Thompson part your favorite?
I think so.
Par for the course for you. That's your favorite player, right?
Never said that.
No, just a rumor I heard going around the office.
Are you starting that rumor?
No, but I'm continuing it.
Third line out for Coach Sherwood. Shankar off the draw, forces a defender to lose their stick. Werber tried to catch it standing up, and it went off the top of his glove onto the back side of the netting. Weber's wrist shot hit somebody on the way through, couldn't make out who it was. Stretch pass. Head for the Sentinels. This is Perrint. Not able to get the shot off. He did chase it down to nullify icing. Here comes Shankar dressed in black for the Black Bears. 3-on-2. Shankar out wide. Fires. And that one punched away by Werber. 29 shots on goal for Binghamton so far. Turnaround bid. Thwarted by Freelander. And this one makes its way out to the red line. Cole, when the Black Bears are out shooting their opponents this year, they are 6-0-0.
Yeah, and their only loss came when they've been outshot, so getting the shots on net is always a recipe for success. We say it all the time.
Quick whistle from the referees down low, and it'll be an offensive zone for Binghamton, or offensive zone draw coming up for Binghamton. Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Jansen hop over the wall. Right off the rip, a knuckle puck from DeRazio. I took a double deflection. Werber was sprawling trying to locate the puck. His team was able to clear, and it's back in the Black Bears' end for now. Jansen takes a light shove, as this one's going to be knocked down. Sentinels able to push this one out to center ice in the form of Vigor. Knocked away, though, by Bondarenko. He's got 2 points, looking for his third. Sent across for Stone. Comes in, looking for the top shelf. And that'll ride the plexiglass behind the cage into the safety net and out of play.
Oh, I thought he was able to pick it that time. Looking at that top shelf sock drawer there, almost able to put it home and away, but Werber got there in time, or I think Stubbs might have just, not Stubbs, excuse me, Stone might have sent it just a little too high. Yeah, he does. Oh, he'll want that opportunity back.
Faceoff will be won by the Sentinels in their own end. Nice little set defensive play for Indiana to get this puck out. Terrain will come across the line, but plays offside as Indiana crosses.
Yeah, just got himself behind with a friendly face there. Both entered the zone around the same time, but when you're a step behind someone trying to enter the zone, they're going to beat you over.
Approaching the 5-minute mark remaining here in the second period, brought to you by our good friends at AAA Northway, but we have a penalty called for slashing. This will be the 4th power play of the night for the Black Bears. Ethan Esposito guilty of the stick infraction. It's our first infraction of the second period.
As you said, 4th power play coming up now this time for the Black Bears here. They scored on their last one from Bondarenko, looking to do it again. Let's take a look, just gets that stick onto the hands of Bondarenko, and that's going to buy you 2 minutes in the box every day that ends in Y.
Stubbs off the face-off, gains control for the Black Bears. This is the 4th power play for Binghamton. 5 forwards out on the ice for Coach Sherwood. Yates fires, and it gets deflected by the man in front of the cage, Jonas Lees. Go out of play, and they're reset. Zajic and Zinchenko will come over the wall for Coach Everett Thompson as they will change the forwards.
Always get to change the penalty killers if you can. Keep the bodies fresh on the ice.
Exactly, because you never know when you're going to get hemmed in and not going to be able to get off, especially in the second period when the forwards are at the far door. Knocked out into the neutral zone, but stolen away by Jansen. Gets quickly back into the offensive side. Puts a nice little move in between the defender's leg, but his wrist shot goes wide of the target. After Thompson tried to send it across the ice on a pass, Freelander will set it up in his own end for Binghamton. Would not expect too much pressure from behind the Black Bears cage from Indiana. Down by 2, here comes Bondarenko, especially with all these forwards on the ice. Stubbs has the insurance goal in this game. Binghamton looking for a 3rd. Short-handed, camped out. Indiana with the opportunity, a stuff chance save made by Freelander. Bodan Zinchenko got behind the Black Bears defense. One of the cons of having 5 forwards on the ice. Sometimes you might lose sight of the guy behind you, and a good shorthanded opportunity right there for the Sentinels, Cole.
Yeah, I mean, they're just keeping the pressure up that time, able to get another odd man rush at that point, and it was Zinchenko, probably the most dangerous guy on the team.
Swain with a partial break had a step on his defender, tried to lift it over the glove of Werber, just sent it wide. Jansen in the middle will send it down low for Thompson, tried to soccer style that one up to his forehand. Sent around the wall, but held in by Bondarenko at the point. Yates dancing around. He's got a shot that's kicked away by Werber. Thompson's a little slow to get up. And he's got some words for the Sentinels as he makes his way to the bench. Second unit coming over the wall. Unfortunately, they're not going to get too much time as Esposito steps out onto the ice.
Yeah, Thompson was in a heap of pain there. Looks like he took a stick somewhere that didn't feel too good and letting the referee hear about it.
Right on the doorstep, Gilbert off the centering feed from DeRazio, denied by Werber. Then Demaray, one-timer went high. Shankar trying to center up, trying to feed Zachary his first FPHL goal. Esposito out of the penalty box, joins the play. But guess who recovers defensively, was in the right spot.
I'm going to guess it was Dan Stone.
And you would be correct there. Esposito cycles around the Black Bears net. Centering up, denied right on the doorstep. Merrick Tortorella denied of the first goal for Indiana in the season series. Binghamton's just going to throw this one all the way down the ice, and this will, in fact, be icing against the Black Bears with 2:36 left to go in the frame.
Yeah, content with that one there with the break coming up, plus DeRazio had broken his stick.
Got a timeout for you. We'll be right back after this. Black Bears lead 2-0. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Sentinels.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. 2:36 left to go here in the second period. Shots on goal are 34-10, favoring the Black Bears. Indiana with a couple of good shifts here in the last 5-minute segment. See if they can build on that as period number 2 draws to a close. Zajic will win it back cleanly. A wrist shot from Pasica from the point. Gets blocked on the way through, and Gilbert and company will transition back out the other way. Demaray matched up one-on-one to the far side. Looks like one of the Black Bears lost their edge on the way through. It was Gilbert. So here's just going to go off on a line change. Remember, the Black Bears were guilty of icing for that last whistle, and Gilbert is going to track this down again. And a little bit of a reverse icing. Binghamton not going to be allowed to change again.
Yeah, Friedlander just covering that one up from in front, from the shot that came from behind the other red line. So now, like you said, the Black Bears unable to change.
So Friedlander will set the puck down. And a little offensive zone draw coming up for the Sentinels. Ashton Colazzo will take it. He'll try to actually win it forward in a nifty face-off play from the Sentinels. I don't think the Black Bears defense was expecting. Glazer on the receiving end of a beautiful pass from the center from Colazzo right off the draw. We've seen Binghamton do that a couple times this year.
Yeah, won it forward like you said, and Friedlander had to be ready, and for his sake he was able to come up with that save.
Another face-off win by Colazzo. And down low looking for Glazier, pinned up against the wall by Cervoni. It squirts out over to Bondarenko, and he misplays it off the wall. First attempt to clear, unsuccessful for Binghamton. Second one goes a lot better than the original. Still an icing though. Binghamton's still not going to be allowed to change. 1:48 left to go in the frame.
These guys have been pinned out there for quite a while now, so going to need to have a good face-off win and maybe some sustained pressure to try to get themselves into a change.
Max Merrick Tortorella wins the face-off back. A turnaround bid from Terrain. Sails way above the crossbar. If it would have been a field goal, it would have been good. But unfortunately, ricochet puck out of play, but reset, do it again. Now the Black Bears able to change if they want to. But it looks like they're going to be content to keep everybody out there.
Yeah, nobody went over to the bench, so these guys feel rested and ready to go.
Face-off going to be won by Stubbs. Weber sends a stretch pass intended for Bondarenko, going to be kicked back through the center ice circle to Esposito on the far side. Esposito sending it across, looking for a friend in a white jersey. And a turnaround bid going to be blocked by Weber. 80 seconds left to go in the frame. Black Bears lead 2-0, thanks to goals from CJ Stubbs and Ivan Bondarenko, both guys who are on this line. Bondarenko waits for Stubbs to touch up, comes back in. Stubbs fires off the end wall, and Jansen was just on the wrong side for that friendly hop off the kick plate. Binghamton sends it right back across. Jansen stretched ahead. Werber able to get a piece of it to keep it away from Mac Jansen. DeRazio's shot looking for a tip, none provided. Jansen still camped out in front of the net, trying to redirect that one from Bondarenko. Comes up empty-handed. Esposito to the far side, knocked away by Stone. Lost his edge in the process, but blocks the pass again coming from Esposito. Sent up top, looking for Collazo. Knocked off the puck by Swain. 30 seconds left to go. Just tipped wide by Zinchenko. DeRazio picks it up from the half wall. Makes his defender stutter step a little bit. I believe they call that a crossover in the basketball world. 20 seconds left to go in the frame. Final chance for the Black Bears. Swain chasing after a puck down low, in and out of the trapezoid. He's got help with Gavin Yates as you get a look at it in your living room. Picked out of the corner by the Sentinels. Stone holds it in at the line. Knocked away. 4 seconds left to go. Glazer comes in, fires in at the horn. Freelander makes the save to keep the lead at 2.
Dangerous play right there is a shot out of a cannon. Was Glazer able to get a run at Friedlander, but standing strong was the Binghamton goalie, making his 12th save of the night.
Binghamton leads 2-0 as they will skate into the locker room. We'll take a quick timeout, come back. Second period edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report is coming up. We'll have stats through 40 minutes of play, take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments. That coming up and more after these messages live on YouTube.
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. Don't go around tonight, but it's time to take your life. There's a bad moon on the right.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. They're doing the Chuck a Puck, also brought to you by our friends at Excite Motorsports right now, as Bingo making his way on the ice in the ATVs. Everybody chucking their pucks tonight. Somebody right in front of our press box right here, I know you guys couldn't see it on camera, craziest side spin I've ever seen. Almost dumped it right into the back of the ATV.
That's some experience right there, some skill.
All right, but now, Coles, we welcome you back up here in the broadcast booth. Black Bears leading this one 2-0. Binghamton, after 2 periods of play when they are leading this year, Cole, is 5-0-0 this season, and they are 6-0-0 when they outshoot their opponents.
Yeah, and they're 7-0-0 when they lead after 3 periods, so that's what they're trying to get to, right? Just get yourself over the hump here, finish off this 3rd period strong, and find a way to get these 3 points. I think the thought was they were going to put up a lot more goals than this, but Indiana has come out with a way better game than they did a couple weeks ago.
Taking a look at the stats through 40 minutes of play, Binghamton has a game total of 35 shots. They had 16 in the period. Indiana had 7 shots in the 2nd period. They have a game total of 12. Indiana yet to go on the power play tonight. Binghamton is 1 for 4 on the man advantage. Only goal of the frame comes at 6:44 thanks to CJ Stubbs.
Yeah, I mean, the power play has been a bit of a problem for the Sentinels, taking too many penalties and not being able to draw enough. The Black Bears playing a real good game, keeping themselves out of the sin bin. But there's always the 3rd period. It's only a 2-shot game, so the Black Bears going to have to keep the pressure up, and Indiana going to need to get some more chances.
All right, we're taking time out now, and then come back. We'll have an update on the out-of-town scoreboard, so don't go anywhere. More coming up after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Video team is reading my mind. I was just about to talk about the shots on goal. They favor the Black Bears 35-12 through 2 periods of play. Binghamton had 16 in the second period. Indiana had 7. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across the FPHL. I am happy to report that there are scores in the other games now. So here we go. Watertown and Danbury are tied at 1 at the end of the first period. Danbury scored with 17 seconds left to go in the opening frame. Oh, hey, everybody, there I am. Here, watch this. Bam, I just turned the light on. How about that? Hi. Port Huron trails Blue Ridge 2-1. That game being played in Withville, Virginia. Columbus leads Twin City 3-0. That game in the second period down in Winston-Salem. And then Biloxi leading the Zydeco, the Breakers over Baton Rouge 1-0. That game in Louisiana. So one more time for everybody. Breakers over Zydeco 1-0. River Dragons over Thunderbirds 3-0. And Bobcats over the Prowlers 2-1. There's Cole coming back from the bathroom. And Danbury and Watertown tied up at 1. When we come back after this quick timeout, we have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from the second period. Talk about CJ Stubbs' goal at even strength at 6:44. Back with you after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Time for the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments through period number 2. That fan is amped up. See if the Black Bears are amped up when they come out of the locker room here to start period number 3. Binghamton leads this one, Cole, 2-0. Dominating the shots on goal category. The defense has looked really good, too. Wyatt Freelander seems to be settled into the game, even though he's not seeing a lot of shots inside his blue paint. And we'll see how the Black Bears continue on here in the next 20-minute segment.
Yeah, going to look to put up a little more offensive pressure, keep the pucks away from Freelander again, and keep themselves in a position to walk away with all 3 points. You hear what's playing through the arena?
I do.
Did you see they're coming to town?
I did.
In February?
Yeah, can't talk about where.
Can't talk about where, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no free ads.
No free ads.
But I saw it on the fan page.
I did too.
I saw a lot of people on the fan page were already bought their tickets.
Yeah. I don't think they realize the crowd, their fan base they're going to have from this one song in this town.
I think maybe they do. Maybe that's why they came.
Maybe. But I feel like whatever crowd they're used to getting every night, it's going to be double here in Binghamton. But that's just me.
We'll see, and then we'll see how this game ends. Black Bears lead 2-0. We're getting set here for period number 3. John Werber has seen 35 shots. He's stopped 33 of them. Wyatt Freelander has only seen 12 shots tonight so far.
Well, he's given up 2 goals, but if you ask me, Werber's been the best player in this game. He's been sensational, and he's the reason Indiana still has a chance to come back in this one. That's my personal take.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight's third period is brought to you by our friends at Mama Bear Brand, proud supporter of the third period all season long. Shop local, wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearbrand.com. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful. So the Black Bears are holding on to a 2-0 advantage here. Some say the worst lead to have in hockey. See if the Black Bears can extend or if the Sentinels can cut the lead in half with the next goal. Plouffe spinning around, a big hit coming from CJ Stubbs, but it's held in at the line by Bondarenko. Harris sent it in down low for CJ, and a one-timing bid from DeRazio partially fanned on. Sentinels try to clear, and if there's one thing that I have noticed, the Sentinels have not been great at getting the puck out on their first opportunity. Sometimes it's taken 2, maybe even 3 attempts to get the puck outside the blue line.
Yeah, they haven't been great getting the puck into the offensive zone either and really creating sustained pressure.
Ramekers can't hold the puck in, so this one will come out of the zone for an offside call. Black Bears will have to line up in the neutral zone off the restart here. 70 seconds into period number 3.
Yeah, and that time Ramekers was just an inch away from picking that one off. It's a game of inches. And the leading goal scorer for defensemen for the Black Bears couldn't get the inches right that time.
Pass sent across. Looking for Glazer on the far side, knocked away. 2-on-3 come the Black Bears. Swain's wrist shot caught top of the crease by Werber. I've noticed he's very quick to drop the puck. As soon as that whistle, instantly, puck is out of his glove.
Oh yeah, they don't want that anywhere close to them. Pucks get close to goalies, goes behind them, they get mad, so they try to get them away from them as much as possible.
Gotta be careful, because one time the referee blew the play dead after he tried to play it.
Yeah.
Never know when you're going to get a little bit of a late whistle off a goalie stoppage.
You know the old saying about goalies and pucks, right?
No, but enlighten me.
$1,000 equipment to stop a 90-cent piece of rubber.
I can tell you one thing. Those pucks definitely cost more than 90 cents.
Maybe that was back in like the 80s.
That might be the most accurate thing you've said all night.
All year.
18 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Black Bears are leading 2-0. Stolen away by Swain, picks the pocket. One of the Sentinels trying to fly out of the zone. Yates, a power move, gets to the forehand, denied by Werber. Second opportunity, knocked away as well.
Werber's been commanding that crease real well. He's just able to slow down the Black Bears when they get in close by stopping that puck hanging on and waiting for the whistle. He's done it quite a few times, and he does it right there.
Take a look at this Heinz Energy replay. Yates on the backhand initially. Cuts it to the forehand. Got around Connor Mullins. And then Emery trying to clean up the garbage out in front. Came up empty-handed. Shankar muscled off the puck. Sentinels try to clear. There's the first attempt. Didn't get it out. Excellent keep-in at the line by Cervoni and Shankar. Second attempt, Indiana gets it outside the blue line. Binghamton touches up immediately. Demaray and Shankar fly right back into the offensive zone. Kaminsky will throw it off the end wall to Cervoni as Demaray will come across the line. His wrist shot blocked. Second one got through, but it was wide of the target. Pinballing around behind the cage, right on the doorstep. Bodies collide. Emery trying to get back up to his 2 feet. He finds the puck, looking for a friend in a black jersey to pass it to. Got a penalty called by the trail official, and we have a stoppage.
I think it's on Indiana. They seem to be the ones touching the puck. And I think it's going to be the second of the night for Jonas Lees.
It appears that you are correct, Cole. Jonas Lees guilty for interference at 2:55 of the third period.
This is power play number 5, correct?
It is. So Lee sits down for 2 minutes. The former SUNY Morrisville Mustang, guilty of his second 2-minute minor of the night. Demaray, with an opportunity right there, looking for his first, just comes up empty-handed. Meyer security power play for the Black Bears once again. 2 for interference. Sends the man-up unit back out onto the ice for the Black Bears. 5th one of the night. Bondarenko steps into the circle, into the slot, and Stubbs got a little bit handcuffed right there. He wasn't in the shooting position quite yet, so his backhander goes well high of the target.
CJ Stubbs, another former SUNY Morrisville Mustang. Him and Jesse Anderson, the 2 on the ice for the Black Bears today. Yeah, that puck just got him right in the wrong area. He was still able to, like you said, get a good chance off, but not able to get all that he wanted on that one.
Binghamton will win the draw, but good defense from the Sentinels, able to get clear, forcing Binghamton to regroup. Yates skates through center ice, comes back across the line, hits the trail man Stubbs, who has the Red Sea part right in front of him. His wrist shot goes wide. Black Bears get set back up. Yates running point guard right now, distributing the puck to Bondarenko. Looking cross ice for Stubbs, and we have a penalty called against the Black Bears. This is slashing. It's going to end the Binghamton power play with 68 seconds left to go. And for the first time tonight, Binghamton sends a man to the penalty box. Gavin Yates guilty of the slash.
Yeah, the first Black Bears, you said, going to the penalty box tonight, giving Indiana their first chance on the power play when this 1 minute and 8 seconds roll off here at 4-on-4. Might be beneficial for both sides here to open up a little bit more of the ice. The Black Bears, you know, love to run and gun when they only have 4 guys on the ice compared to Indiana, who seemingly has been clogged up by the Black Bear defense.
Durazio off the end wall. Binghamton able to get this puck out. Remember, we are at 4-on-4 right now, as Bondarenko and company cross the line offside. So we're at 4-on-4 for the next 57 seconds.
And Indiana's power play gets its first chance of the night. The Indiana power play entering today, only 11%, so some work to do on a truncated power play.
Stretch pass. Intended for number 13, Bruno Parent. Couldn't catch up to it. Black Bears continue to rag the puck while we're still at 4-on-4. And then there'll be on a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for about 50 or so seconds. Swain sends it down low to Bondarenko. He's stripped of the puck by Pastica. Stretch pass, looking for Glazer. And Glazer will just take a slow crawl over to the bench after that scoring threat became null and void. Subs to the far side's got Bondarenko charging on the far end of the ice, and now behind the net, Werber is just going to settle it down. don't hate that play from Werber because you're going to have a man come out of the penalty box in 2 seconds. You win the face-off, you can send a man down the ice, and you might have a breakaway opportunity.
It also gives you a chance to get your power play out there, and you can relay to Jonas Lees whether you want him to come straight back over to the bench or to join the rush. But you got to win the draw.
So Lees comes out of the box, looking for the home run pass. He's behind the Black Bears defense. They weren't able to find him in time. Indiana on the power play for the first time tonight. Zajac snaps a shot just above the glove of Freelander, who has yet to see a shot here. Here comes CJ Stubbs in alone, short-handed, tries to go through the 5-hole, and the doors close by Warber.
Oh, Stubbs looking to get on the short-handed board here. It would have been huge that time for the Black Bears. Would have been their first short-handed goal of the season.
Black Bears are on the PK for the next 32 seconds. We're back with you right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Binghamton is on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the first time tonight. Take a look. Oh, nope. We're going to go to live action. Okay, 32 seconds of PK time for Binghamton. CJ Stubbs, before that last time out, had a shorthanded breakaway opportunity thwarted by John Werber. And now Zajac into the offensive side for Indiana as they get set up. Abbreviated power play because we had over a minute of 4-on-4 time. Knocked away by Weaver, but Zajac holds it in. Down low, right above the goal line, extended. Stubbs sends his man down to the ice. Zinchenko tries to keep the play alive, and Terrain lends a helping hand, keeps it inside the blue line, but Gavin Yates steps right out of the penalty box, and time has returned. And Indiana officially 0 for 1 on the man advantage. They only had about 52 seconds of power play time, though.
Yeah, and because they had Yates return from the box, it's an icing on the Black Bears, so they're going to have to keep those penalty killers out there. So a bit of a mishmash here between Thompson, Yates, and Jansen.
Face-off won by the Sentinels, and Glazer fires right off the draw. It was blocked by Yates, and now D'Orazio skates it out of his own end, gains the red line to make sure that the Black Bears don't repeat icing. He gets in a board battle down low with Kaminsky. As Thompson tries to seal off that kick plate on the far side where our friend Bill from Just Sports Photography located, along with EJ. Hunting for goals on social media. Nobody scored here in period number 3 so far. We have 2 in the game. Thompson gets run into by Kaminsky, but Yates is coming back the other way. Backhand looking for Swain on the centering feed. Stopped by the Sentinel defense, and they're cleared well in front of the icing line. Swain blows a tire at center ice, but the puck was nowhere near him, so no harm, no foul. Yates has got his speed up, turns on the afterburners, gets to the side, and then throws a nice reverse hit on the defender out in front. That was Merrick Tortorella. Sentinels able to get this puck out. Binghamton will start the process of a line change, getting new forwards out onto the ice. 7 minutes gone here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Shots on goal are 41-12, but the Sentinels come back the other way. Tortorella trying to get around Ramekers. Does, but not able to get the shot off. Here comes Scott. Emery chip in charge. It comes into the blue paint. Werber elects to keep the play alive by not covering it up. And Plouffe will cycle around, sees the hit coming from Emery, dodges the brute of it. I heard that one all the way up here. Didn't sound like a fun one to be on the receiving end of. Rameker's wrist shot, fought off by Werber. Still available. Shankar getting some lumber laid on the forecheck. And this one will be icing against the Sentinels.
Game seemingly kind of slowed down. We had some action with those power plays going back and forth. And now both teams just trying to set up inside the other one's zone and get a good shot off here.
$12-13 left to go here. Shots are 42-12. I'm no mathematician, but I think those results are skewed a little bit in one direction.
Wouldn't that be a statistician? I mean, I guess a statistician is a mathematician, but you know what I'm saying?
I do, unfortunately. Terrain now tries to clear. First attempt, unsuccessful. Second attempt, gets it out towards the red line. Sentinels looking for the line change, and they can finally get some forwards off following that icing call.
Whoa,
Cervoni throws it off of the corner door, and it ricochets off of the glass stanchion into the blue paint. Werber had to be ready for it. Now this is Weber. Over to Esposito. He fires and scores. Ethan Esposito gets a fortuitous bounce off a funky play on one end, and the Sentinels cut the lead in half. They're on the board with 11:34 left to go in the frame.
Yeah, that was just some good pressure there by the Sentinels, able to withstand it from the Black Bears, both sides, able just to keep up the play and get that puck in a place for Esposito to roof it. Let's take a look here. Esposito just keeps that puck on his stick. Cervoni couldn't get there in time, and he puts it right in the top shelf in the sock drawer, and Wyatt Freelander's shutout bid is over.
So Ethan Esposito gets an unassisted goal at 8:26. Sometimes you just got to get a little bit lucky, get some puck luck, and the Sentinels did right there. Now Black Bears looking to go up by a pair once again. Sentinels looking to find the equalizer. 11 minutes left to go here in the third period. Zinchenko stood up at the blue line as he tried to enter the zone. Yates now in control with the puck. Skates across all three lines by himself. Yates hits the trail man to the far side. Shankar's got it on his forehand. And I saw that just nick off the glove of Werber. Now the Sentinels counterattack. Try to come into the offensive side. Shankar will settle it down. Her pass it through the trapezoid over to Stone. Too far ahead for Thompson to get control of it. And punted right back into the Black Bears side of the ice. Emery off the wall to the far side. Shankar along with Demaray, who does an excellent job of towing the line. It's available for Emery and Demaray down low if they can find it. Emery with a nice pass that rides the glass over to Demaray. Stopping and starting down low. Top left corner of your screen. A one-timing bid from Shankar. I don't think Werber was ready for it, but he still was able to make the save with that leg pad. Back up the wall. Anderson near side. Pinballs around. Emery holding. Backhander. It's in! Emerson Emery gives the lead right back to the Black Bears. 3-1 Binghamton.
What a play by Double E right there, able to keep that puck on his stick and outweight Werber and restore the Black Bears 2-goal lead. We're going to take another look in just a second here. Emerson Emery, second of the season. That sets a new personal career record for him right there. Dumps the puck in, waits, gets it to his backhand, and is able just to back it in off of Werber. And EE restores the 2-goal lead.
Puck's back in play. I believe that ricocheted off the post and the netminder. I know the video team's going to have the overhead camera view for us in just a little bit. So the next stoppage, we're going to get to see another Heinz Energy replay of that one. We'll also have a media timeout at the next whistle as well. Pulled out of the corner by Blue. And the Black Bears are now back up by a pair once again. Emerson Emery with the quick response. Just under 2 minutes later, 2-on-1. Terrain across for Zajac. Never made it.
You know, Brooks, interestingly enough, that's Emerson Emery's first goal scored here in the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena.
Bondarenko crosses the line. Little give and go with Jansen, trying to get the return favor. Broken up on the way through by Zinchenko. Neat little tidbit right there, Cole.
Yeah,
you're correct.
First came in Poughkeepsie. His first of this season came up in Watertown. Now EE has his inside Binghamton.
And there's a fan located on the opposite side of the blue line. Stolen away by Swain. I'll finish that point momentarily when we get a second. Swain cycles around. He's doing his best Gavin Yates impersonation. Skating from one side of the ice to the other. Weber back over to Swain. Cuts in between the hashes. Fanned on it, but draws a penalty in the process. Hooking is the call. So we got a player going to the penalty box. We'll show you the overhead angle of the last goal from Emerson Emery. Actually, let's go ahead and show it now before we go to commercial. So Emery with the puck, backhander off the post and the backside of the netminder in the back of the net. Black Bears lead 3-1 on the power play for 2 minutes coming up after this.
A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Well, the Black Bears are headed back to the power play as Max Merrick Tortorella, guilty of a hook. So Myers Security power play back out onto the ice. Cole, Black Bears are undefeated this season when they score a power play goal. And we'll see if they can continue that trend up by a pair with under 8 minutes left to go in this one. Bondarenko over for Stubbs. Trying to find Jansen, bounces off his skate blade. And put it right back up top for Stubbs. Slapped on by Yates. Didn't get a clean tip of it. Binghamton tries to get set back up in the middle. Stubbs trying to thread the needle. Return to sender. Bondarenko's wrist shot tipped on by Thompson, but Weber able to swallow up and hang on.
Looks similar to the way Binghamton scored their first goal of the game, just throwing one from the top of the blue line on the power play. That time able to get a tip on it, and Werber able to cover up.
So Tortorella in the box for hooking. .11:37 time in the penalty. Sentinels trying to come across ice short-handed. There's a wrist shot put on by Zajac, and Freelander had to be ready for it. Sentinels now have 14 shots on goal, still being heavily outshot by the Black Bears, who have 46. Shankar runs through the hit of Zinchenko as it gets sent back up top. Durazio Sends it across to Swain, wide open on the far side. DeRazio through traffic-friendly fire. Demaray couldn't get out of the way in time. 25 seconds left to go on the Meyer security power play. This is Zinchenko with it. As this one's just sent down the ice. Swain not able to corral it. Stubbs comes over the wall with Matthew Gilbert and Emerson Emery. Emery looking for his second, be his first ever multi-goal game. Gets knocked away by Werber and company. They're able to clear. Tortorella up and ready. Penalty time is up, and a man comes out of the penalty box in number 5 for Indiana. Black Bears power play falls to 1 for 6 on the night, but where it matters the most, they have a 2-goal lead. Looking for Gilbert. He's still searching for his first point as a member of the Black Bears, and I believe he just took a puck up high in the mouth area, so he's headed off to the Black Bears bench for right now. Looks like Elise Wilbur is going to have her hands full for the next couple of minutes here. Already doing great work with our friends over at UHS Sports Medicine, attending to the Black Bears on the bench. Stubbs trying to find the trail man in Weber and Jansen to the far side will be stolen away by the Sentinels. They get it deep enough to pull off a line change, but instead Anderson comes back the other way. Yates out wide. Cuts into the middle, has it on the forehand, and Werber able to deny Yates his first goal of the night.
Yeah, but that was classic Gavin Yates right there. Shot out of the cannon, trying to get the step on the defender. Was able to get a bit of a step, but unable to beat the goaltender that time as Werber able to match it.
Jansen off the face-off, tries to tic-tac-toe it over to Yates with some help from Bondarenko. Ramekers picks up the puck from the far wall. Bondarenko able to catch up to it. There's a cycle around the net, but his centering pass going to be blocked. Jansen, excellent block out, using his strength to center up, and Yates denied with the left leg of Werber. Black Bears now with 49 shots on goal. Yates up top for Ramaker, steps into one. Oh boy, Esposito took that one. He's slow to get up, sent across for Thompson. And Esposito is going to be able to get up on his own power, skate to the Black Bears bench. Excuse me, to the Sentinels bench. Applaud the effort from Ethan Esposito. Yates cuts back to Thompson, trail man is Swain. High slot, block, save, and Werber losing his stick, able to get the puck and swallow up. Go ahead, Cole.
I was going to say, have to keep an eye on Esposito, see if he returns to this one. I don't think that puck got him in the face like we had first thought.
Well, I never said it got him in the face. It just got him good.
Yeah, it did.
Unfortunately, probably the worst spot to catch one. We're taking timeout, come back with more. 4:17 left to go. Black Bears lead by a pair of goals.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Shots on goal, 50-14 here in the Mama Bear brand third period, but big score, it's just 3-1.
Yeah, and that's the part that matters. Here you're going to go look at the puck that caught Ethan Esposito. He just exited the ice to the Sentinels locker room, so I don't know if we're going to see him for the rest of the day. Not a fun place to take a puck.
Well, we're just leaving it at that.
Yeah, we will.
Demaray and Zajac line up in the draw. Demaray able to win it back. Stone's wrist shot looking for Shankar in front, broken up by the centerman from the Sentinels. They cross over the line. You could see Everett Thompson, head coach of the Sentinels, talking about his team about when they wanted to pull the netminder and what situation they'd have to get Werber out of the net. They're only down by 2. They've scored their only goal of the game here in this period. It was quickly answered by Emerson Emery from the Black Bears. Durazio comes across the line. Binghamton leads 3-1. Durazio cycles around the net, and a penalty here against Zajic as Freelander almost got to the back door on the bench for the extra attacker. Here retreat, and a Meyer security power play looking for the knockout punch here, and what looks to be the final round of the night.
To keep Werber in his net if they're able to do it here. Let's take a look. Just the stick gets right into the skates, taken out from under him that time from Zajic. That's going to buy you 2 minutes to think about what you've done, if not less.
16:20 time of the penalty. Dennis Zajic, guilty of a trip. Meyer security power play once again for the Black Bears. This is the 7th one of the night. Subs will skate in, fought off by Werber off the bottom of his glove. Indiana able to clear back out to the red line. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Military Appreciation Night presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Specialty jersey auction live after the game will be. Hold that thought for a second.
I'm holding it.
All right, looks like everybody's separated. So Military Appreciation Night, specialty jerseys for the first time this season, red, white, and blue with the bear head in it. In benefit of our new friends over at Shady Strong. Shady Strong is a ALS awareness organization helping families affected by ALS right here in the Broome County and surrounding areas. Kristen Oliver is their founder and CEO, and we got to meet Kristen earlier this week when we went on Around the Tiers to promote the upcoming game on Saturday. So big thanks to Avery and her team for having me and Kristen on. Great interview as always, and we're also very excited that members from Shady Strong are going to be joining us here at the game tomorrow night as well, with a lot of friends from Lockheed Martin. It's going to be a great night. If you haven't got your tickets, you need to do so now. BinghamtonBlackBears.com to get them online. Tomorrow the offense opens up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday. For you to call 607-722-7367. Cole, while I was promoting Military Appreciation Night, tell the fans what happened there.
Looks like Gavin Yates put an end to the Binghamton power play, has taken a penalty. He'll sit for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Cole.
You're welcome.
So Yates ends the power play for the Black Bears, but Bondarenko's not going to give up on this puck. It's wrapped away by Werber, and it's actually caught in the equipment for a second for Bondarenko, but he finds it quickly as it gets set down. When this is all said and done, Indiana will have 22 seconds of power play time. So it will be their second power play of the night. So Indiana has not been on a full power play this evening. Thompson, beautiful pass to Stubbs, just couldn't quite finish. 4-on-4 for the time being. Send it up top for Stone, a wrist shot that goes wide. Durazio will just pull it back out into the neutral zone. And they'll let the Black Bears regroup, get some new players on the ice.
Seems as though Coach Thompson's going to get his chance to pull his goalie, may even get a little bit of power play time out of it and have a 6-on-4.
Durazio stripped of the puck as he tries to fly into the zone. Leads from the far side, shielded off by Stubbs. Those two players, both SUNY Mooresville Mustangs, just not there at the same time. Jansen, backhander. Sent in for Anderson as they try to cycle the puck. Ramaker's settling it. He's inside the dots, comes in, cuts to the front of the net. Power move, still available. Floats around, penalty time is up. Black Bears officially on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for 15 seconds. Plouffe is going to draw another penalty, as I believe Jansen's going to get called for a slash. So 90 seconds left to go here. And the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill going to be tested. 11 seconds of 5-on-3 time for the Sentinels.
Looks like Coach Thompson's electing to use his timeout here. I have quite a feeling he's going to pull his goaltender here and have 90 seconds of 6-on-4 time to work with if they're unable to score.
I beg your pardon, it was actually Jesse Anderson who took that last penalty. So it will be a 5-on-3, and as Cole said, with 1:29 left to go in the third period, the visitors from Indiana have called their one and only timeout.
Can't take it with you.
Absolutely not. No better time than now to call a timeout.
Yeah.
If you win the face-off, great opportunity. 2 passes and put one in the back of the net if you're Indiana. If you're the Black Bears, win a face-off, shoot it around the wall, and you're going to get Gavin Yates to come out of the penalty box.
And look at an empty net. Most likely, if he's able to get it, it would be the first shorthanded goal of the season.
So this will be a rare 6-on-3 situation to start. Zajac is going to take the draw against Mac Jansen. DeRazio and Stone are the 2 defensemen. Faceoff will be won by Indiana, and the clock will start. 5 seconds, Zajac fires, blocked by Stone. That gets the Black Bears bench up and at him. Yates returns out of the penalty box. High-rising slapper from Zajac, bounces off the glass and around the wall. The net's empty. Yates has taken aim, sends it across to Jansen, holding for the wrist shot. He scores. The first shorthanded goal of the season is an empty net tally from Mac Jansen. Black Bears get their 8th win of the year, and they will pick up 3 more points tonight, defeating the Sentinels for the first time in this inaugural matchup.
Yep, just as you said, sprung Yates out of the box. Took a little extra time there as they had to fight off some Sentinel shots, but Yates able just to make some magic. I don't even want to say magic, just had it, the defenders backing up. Gave it over to Jansen, took his time, and bullseye will send the fans to the exits.
One minute left to go here. Black Bears score their first short-handed goal of the season. Mac Jansen gets the credit. It's his 7th of the season. My apologies to Mac. I read that number wrong. I read his assist number, not his goal number. 7 of the season for Mac Jansen. 18:55 shorthanded. Gavin Yates also gets his 2nd assist of the night. Both primary helpers. Desmarais will shoot this one off the wall all the way down to Werber. The woo start to ring around the arena as we get set for Military Appreciation Night tomorrow night. Same 2 teams, same puck drop time at 7 o'clock. Black Bears win the inaugural matchup with the Sentinels. And we were oh so close to ending this one.
You got somewhere to be?
No, but I had that ad read down with the flow at the end of the game almost perfectly. And
Yeah,
we had to have a penalty.
They knew what they were doing to you.
So Tyler Kaminsky guilty of a penalty with, check notes, 7 seconds left to go. Unfortunately, that's going to hurt the Black Bears power play numbers.
Oh, they still got 7 seconds.
Remember,
but it's going to be a 4-on-4, so they
Actually,
won't even get a power play.
Won't even get
it's
a power
play. It's going to be 4-4.
Yep, good stuff. Jesse Anderson still in the box, and that's where he's going to have to wait and finish this one.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
So 4-on-4 to finish.
You know, because losing power play percentage there would have been brutal.
So Black Bears will win this one. Final score of 4-1. Binghamton gets the 8th win of the season, and they keep the record intact of not losing back-to-back games over 365 days since the Black Bears have lost back-to-back games.
That's quite a while there, Brooks. doing a good job here. But let's give the Sentinels their credit quickly. Werber had a great game. He was able to stop pucks when needed. This game could have easily been 8-1 or 7-1. Instead, 4-1 because of the work of Mr. Werber. But the Black Bears keep up the pressure, get the goals when they need it. Emerson Emery scoring in that third period when the game was cut to a 1-goal lead. Gets his second of the season, and now some goalie bumps for a job well done.
Black Bears win this one by a final score of 4-1, but don't go anywhere, folks. We'll wrap this one up with the La Quinta and its Suites postgame show coming up right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta and its Suites post-game show. Budweiser, 3 stars of the game. Emerson Emery was announced as the 3rd star. With the insurance goal, CJ Stubbs, the game-winning goal, 2nd star, and the 1st star of the night. With the 1st goal of the game and an assist, Ivan Bondarenko getting the Budweiser 1st star of the game. So once again, 3 stars of the game, all from the Black Bears. Emerson Emery 3rd, CJ Stubbs 2nd, and Ivan Bondarenko 1st star of the night.
Well, hasn't Bondo just been sensational since coming over from Pensacola? Able to give himself a nice ovation from the Binghamton faithful. Emerson Emery earns his 1st star here in this building. And the Black Bear faithful goes home happy.
Emery doubling his goal production from last season as we welcome you back into press box level. Here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, Brooks Hill and Cole Brenty here on the La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. Located at 581 Harry L. Drive in Johnson City, New York. Perfect place to plan your next stay here in the Southern Tier. Like tomorrow night, Black Bears take on the Sentinels once again at 7 p.m. Military Appreciation Night, presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Cole, Binghamton douses the Sentinels in shots on goal, 54-14 tonight. Really set the tone early for the way that the offensive pace was going to be in this game.
Yeah, but they ran into a goaltender who had a pretty nice night tonight, as they were still able to be stopped quite a few times by Werber, but the Black Bears kept the pressure on, kept going, and they were eventually able to find their way to the finish line at a 4-1 victory. It's a nice night when you run into a hot goalie or a good goalie and you still win by 3.
Taking a look at the final look of power plays tonight, Binghamton finishes the night 1 for 7, and the Sentinels finish 0 for 3 because they did not convert on that 5-on-3 at the end of the game. Now, all 3 of the Sentinel power plays were abbreviated, so take that with a grain of salt that they really never had the full 2-minute opportunity to set up like the Black Bears. But where it matters the most, Binghamton wins the game 4-1. It was 2-1 for about 90 seconds, and then Emerson Emery puts the Black Bears back up by a pair. Third line getting the job done once again, and then power play for the Black Bears scores, and they keep that record intact of being perfect this season when the power play puts one in the back of the net.
Yeah, and that's just a recipe for success, is having a good power play, right? We talk about it all the time. PP1, as Coach Sherwood loves so much to call them, the first power play line of the 5 forwards. They've done a sensational job to start, and they're doing a sensational job as always.
Well, the Black Bears will take on the Sentinels for the 2nd time ever tomorrow night. We'll be live on YouTube once again for Military Appreciation Night if you can't be here in person. We'd rather you be here in person. It's going to be a great night. Specialty jerseys for the first time this season. Designed by our good friend E.J. Worth again. doing
Did a
an
great
excellent
job.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I love them. And I really hope that people will sign up for the auction. It's all in support of our friends at Shady Strong, ALS Awareness, a local nonprofit organization right here in Broome County. So for our video director, Josh Williams, and everybody else associated with the Binghamton Black Bears, he's Cole Parenti, I'm Brooks Hill, signing off. We will talk to you again tomorrow night from the arena for the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Final count, Black Bears 4, Sentinels 1. We'll see you tomorrow night.